I'm sorry, Corneria's calling. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, I was about to say, you better fucking hang up on Corneria because we're going to a different fictional land.
With half animal people as well.
No, there's only normal people. There's a reason why that's a half animal person.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You'll find out very soon.
Oh,
Actually.
wait, he's an elf.
Right. No, that's not true at all. It's just their design. They're not elves.
No, they're fucking elves, dude.
What do you think about this text?
Dude, already this... Yeah, I like it a lot. This already looks like a really fun game. Hey, can you move your cursor off the screen?
You motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it's crazy to be playing a game that looks like this on the PS4.
Yeah, I gotta get this, dude. How much was it?
$40.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the
Stop the vehicle!
Suspect fleeing into Sector 5.
I remember you doing
that litter our planet. How did they
it's gonna suck
harness
not being able to hear this.
the life energy
Seriously.
of the world?
I mean, I remember
What
you
was their
making that, like,
purpose?
stop the
And
vehicle
why did
joke
they
from that
vanish?
driving one, like, the first
I have asked
year
the
we
plants,
started
but
talking.
they do not remember.
I don't
The
remember
plants
this
have
having
asked the
such
rocks,
like a
but the rocks do
prophetic
not recall.
intro,
Even the rocks
and it's
do
all
not
spiritual.
recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers
Well, I mean, I
rest
didn't
on the
think it would. I've
shoulders
never played
of a
it.
young boy.
The narrator is just
Oblivious to
retelling
his
this
destiny, uninterested
prophecy.
in the search for truth, and rejecting of
I
my
already like
guidance.
the guy's
And why
personality.
would he want to listen
So
to
these
old
are
Samus
actually the
sage anyway?
protagonists.
I'm only the master of Greeny Go.
Oh, is that
one of the
Daxter?
wisest
That's
men
Jack
on
and
the
that's
planet.
Darkster.
Darkster
So
actually
it
looks
seems
better
the
as a
answer
game.
begins not with careful
Well,
research
it's interesting that
or
they
sensible
actually
thinking.
made a model for it,
Nay, as with many of
even
fate's
though they already
mysteries,
had a model for
Yeah.
the complete game. I'm
With a
sure
small
before they
act.
did this.
of disobedience.
Hey, Jack.
Well, that's interesting. It,
told us not
it
to
adds
come
more to
here.
his character.
Definitely.
But the way he looks there, that model doesn't look like he'd be the sassy wisecracker that he is. He looks like he'd be like a docile child that doesn't say much of anything.
Oh, you know what? From now on, I actually have a plan where we should find some compilation that has all the cutscenes, and you should watch them as we're waiting for the gameplay.
know what to do.
Deal harshly with
But
anyone
for
who
now,
strays from the village.
I'll just
We
explain
will
and you'll
attack
watch it
it
back.
in due time.
This game is strange how much they sexualize characters, because I always thought of it as somewhat of like targeting kids.
It is completely targeting
What are we
kids,
doing
isn't it?
here
I think
anyway,
so. I think
Jack?
there's no way
This
to
place gives me the
argue
creeps.
otherwise, but it's definitely has a lot of adult jokes. It's like a teen sort of platformer. I liked it a lot for that as a kid because it's like,
Wow,
oh, it's making
stupid
jokes about
precursor
kids.
junk.
This game rocks.
Dude, remember it?
What
It
is
was
that,
like
Doc?
that with
Ooh,
childhood
it sure don't
entertainment
look
when we
friendly.
were kids. There was always shit like
The sage
Barney that was
yaps
just
on
completely
about the
for
precursors
kids,
that built
but
this place
even
all the
those shows
time.
on Cartoon Network and Nicktoons
Oh
and all
yeah,
that, they had like
Dexter's
sexual
Lab.
jokes.
Any,
I like
you know, the
precursor
good
orbs and
shows.
power cells
Basically.
as
Yeah.
much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must
Even
have been a real
SpongeBob
loser.
had quite a few
Wow,
sexual
how did you do
jokes.
that?
When Patrick
I think
fucking
we're in
licks his
trouble.
ear.
Jack kind of looks like a douchebag.
He looks like an idiot. Yeah.
But I always liked his design and his personality as a kid. But in some scenes, he actually does kind of look like he'd be a douche.
Man, that stung.
Oh no.
I told you we shouldn't have
He
come
doesn't
here,
ever
and
talk,
you
right?
listened.
No, he talks in the
What?
second one, but he's the silent protagonist in this game.
Why do they make him talk in this one?
I think so. It
I'm a
actually
weasel.
has a story.
Okay.
I don't mind.
I'm fine.
actually.
I'm fine.
I think the second one is an improvement.
I have played the second one. Not far though. My penis!
What in green tarnation do you two want?
We was,
That-
they was.
I
That
think
was
so.
the joke,
I think that was the joke.
Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around
I've
in the
seen
only
this
place
guy.
I
I've always
told you
thought
not
it
to
was
go.
that way. This is a good
Misty
character
Island.
too,
right.
especially
And
for a
And
kid's game.
Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a
How old
bathtub
were you when you played
filled
this?
with dark ego.
I was in like
Look,
5th or
old man,
6th
are
grade,
you
I
gonna
think.
keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
Also,
I'm
you're
gonna
like in
keep
the
yapping
perfect
because in
age.
my
Of course,
professional
yeah, it was
opinion,
awesome.
I
the
like that you
change
can
is
see
an
his
improvement.
tiny eyes
And
behind his
besides,
glasses.
I couldn't help you if I
Yeah,
wanted
magnified by
to.
them, and
There's only one person
several
who has
different
studied
angles
dark ego
of his
long
like
enough to have a chance at
trifocals.
returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the sage.
Yeah, it's 3
But he
different
lives
fucking
far
angles.
to the north. Far,
And he's got a
far
fucking-
to the north.
Like log
Nobody
wood
has
on his
spoken to
head.
him in ages. I would teleport you
This
there.
can you
but
just
I
go
can't
through
do
that whole
either.
area?
Yeah,
Is that like an
None of
open
the
area?
three
that you can-
sages
That's the
that
island you
maintain
start
the
on.
other teleporting
That's
age
awesome.
have seen fit to turn their ends
When
on
I went
for
back
quite
to
a
this
while.
game, and
The
I
only
realized
other
I
way
was just
north
playing
is
the
by
3D
foot through the
platformer and
fire
had
canyon, but its
anywhere on the map
volcanic
that I
soil
could
is
go.
hot enough to melt precursor metal.
That's
you
a
can't
feeling a
just
lot of
walk
games
through
don't
it.
give
But you
anymore.
could fly over
And
it
there are
if you had a
collectibles
zoomer equipped with a
everywhere
heat shield.
that give
I
actually
just happen
are
to be
good
working
and
on
new
such a thing
upgrades.
at this very moment. All I would need is 20.
Hey, I'm the
cells to give it
sexy
enough
anime
energy
I'm
half
the
animal.
one that the kids are gonna jack off
Isn't
to
that
after they
right,
finish
Dad?
playing.
Yes, Kira, that might work. But whether
Would you
a
have jacked
boy
off to chicks that look like that when
going
you
to
were in
get
5th or
20
6th
power
grade?
cells.
I think so.
From
I
the
think I probably
villagers.
thought they were
Most of them have
their
a power
virtual
cell or two
titties
stashed away somewhere.
hot.
And even if they aren't willing to just give them
I
away,
absolutely
greasing their
would've
palms with
probably
a
been
few
able to
precursor
work on
oils
that.
should
Yeah,
do the trick.
as
And
if
I
you're
bet
young
there are
enough,
even more
look
of
at
them
look
out in
at
the
that
wilds just waiting for
revealing
some
open
brave
fly
adventurer
as
to
her
find.
casual short shorts.
I know.
It's like she just looks like such a
Brave
whore.
adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out
Dude,
of the
this is
village without
such a
training.
fucking game of a
Before you
different
do
era.
anything else, you
it's
better
like
go
Alien
through the warp
compared
gate
to
and get
Media
some
now.
practice on Geyser Rock.
We
And
won't
this
find
type
any
of
more of
game
that
is
dark
never
gooey
made
eco
now.
stuff, will we? Because I'd hate to
This
fall
reminds
in
me of
again
games
and
like
turn into you.
Attack and the
Get
Power of
in there
Juju
before I
and
turn you both
Crash
into
Bandicoot.
ferns.
No, that sounds like you just made something up.
You
Attack
never,
and the
you,
Power of
you don't
Juju.
remember? And the Power of Juju.
This device is a
You going into the
communicator.
Stargate
With
now?
it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
No, it is a
This is
Fargate.
his
I've
idol.
never heard of that movie.
His idle animation. He's like, I'm ready to go.
He looks like Horong from Tekken when he does that.
Oh, that little. Yeah, I can see that.
From Tekken 3.
Alright, I'll show you the Swedish Jack combos.
It sounded like you said the Swedish Jack combos for a
I'll
second.
give you the sweaty Jack
These
radish.
floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs.
I'll give you
Collect
the
enough of them,
sweaty
and some of the
Jackrabbit
villages will give you a
radish.
power cell in
And
exchange.
you'll relish it. Or
Put a little relish on that sweaty Jackrabbit radish.
welcome to Dark Darkster and the Dark Stalkers.
Welcome to Josh.
Yeah,
and
welcome to Josh and
Derek.
Brigade.
Oh no, Drake and
No,
Josh.
Josh and
Is
Drake.
a
It's the
power
other way
cell,
around.
the most important precursor
Dude,
artifact
it's
you can
actually
find.
funnier
It
just
is.
saying their
Just
names
switching
Plenty of
it
these
backwards.
high-quality heat shield for your egg-grab
Oh, I
needs.
love the Josh and
Josh
Drake
and
show.
Drake show. Josh and Drakester.
The Drakester.
What's up? It's the Drakester. Check out the guitar.
Willy diddly diddly doo.
This is when saving was actually something to celebrate.
I know. That was like they got a jiggy.
Yeah, they have their little celebrations in this game.
It's a little bit loud. I'm gonna turn it down just slightly.
All right.
I like the way your elf looks. I like the green part.
Yeah, it's an interesting system. It's sort of like the rings with Sonic, where you collect it and it fills up gradually, but you lose it in a big burst.
To break one of these boxes, you should jump in the air.
So these little
and then
bug things,
dive down on
You
your
wanna hit
hands
things.
first.
these are like machine parts that we're collecting for our hot, smart friend with the awesome social justice warrior.
Hey, you found one of my scout
hair.
flies. I sent 7
But,
of them to each area to look for power cells.
They're called
But the
scout
workers
flies. I
must
think
have
it's. I
captured
think
them
they're
all.
actually not that great of a design for a collectible. The precursor orbs was a good design, but these things look kind of stupid.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of
Was the
motion.
precursor legacy like always in the title?
For the first one, I think the subtext always comes up, yeah, even at the title screen for the original one.
Because I don't remember ever seeing it.
Did you play this game as a kid?
Never this one. I played the second one in like 7th grade. My friend let me borrow it, and I didn't get far at all. I don't think I got past the first area because he only let me borrow it for like the week. But he also had this game. I can't remember what the fuck it was called, but we should let's feature it because it's called like the Market 3 or something like that.
I think I actually did something. I accidentally activated a cutscene while dying. Like some speedrun.
Really?
Oh no, I have to swim back.
Oh god. You're just so pleased.
No,
with
it was
yourself,
actually like it's a slow run strategy because you have to swim all the way back. And the cutscene doesn't bring you back.
Dude, this is awesome. I like this a lot. I like the way that Daxter like rides on your shoulder.
Oh yeah, it's like Banjo and Kazooie where they have these custom animations depending on what they're doing.
I think that was better for platformers to have this like team that you could control as one. And like when Banjo and Kazooie did that, that was really innovative and it worked.
It just makes all the animations look a lot nicer, and it adds a little more of a cartoony effect. And in this game,
it gives it a very Saturday morning.
In this game, it actually does something better than Banjo-Kazooie, where it gives these.
What?
It gives the side character a little bit of some actual character. Kazooie had some character, but not nearly as much as Darkster.
No, yeah, not. Darkster is all the character.
And for this game, yes, Jack has a little bit of that "I'm Goku, I want to do what's right" sort of personality. But in the next game, he actually develops a real personality, which, you know, it's. I can see both strengths and weaknesses of that, but I like the way it's done.
Yeah, I mean, it works fine for like a kid's platformer game as long as
you
the
know
game
that's
is
coming
fun.
is true coming from me because I am a huge fan of the silent protagonist. So the fact that they switched from that,
So am
the
I.
fact that they switched from that, and I liked it, and I liked the second game a little better, is actually, I think, very revealing about how well they did with that game.
They must have just done a really good job. Honestly, I don't even mind if you can do a really good job. Like in Dead Space, when they made the character talk in the second game, they gave him such a generic personality that it was like he didn't need to talk in this game.
That's what I hate. When, people are talking, but their personality stays generic, so I can't even really inhabit that character immersively, or take some sort of entertainment from the story that character's interacting with.
Honestly, his personality was almost identical to Sebastian.
You can tell it's an older game because of stuff like this, like slowly sliding down invisible walls.
Yeah, and you just can't get up it at all. Activates the fog gate.
You can't hear it, but there's like an angry voice being like, "You can't activate the warp gate," and yeah,
he's getting mad at you.
Voice, or has his face like, "Okay, asshole."
You can't activate the. He actually makes a face like, "Geez, all right."
I'm not quite sure.
Dude, this world looks like a ton of fun.
This long jump is a lot of fun too. It's got the same sort of quality as the Mario 64 long jump, where it makes you travel faster, but you're very linear while you're doing it, so you have to carefully place them. Such a good and easy concept for a movement system in a platformer.
What does the electrical shit you're getting?
It changes your speed, so you need it for like timed events, and it also changes your power.
This vent will
It's
give you a
Blue
full
Eco.
charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Ooh, that sounds
Eco
like
is
an
it
anime.
does, yeah, or a game by the people who made Ico.
Oh yeah, dude, I was just thinking about Ico at work yesterday.
I was playing it, dude.
You said
would
you
you
were
wanna
playing that,
would you
right?
wanna let's play that potential? Oh, come on! I missed it.
Dumbass. But yes, I would.
It's a fucking interesting game. It's got really good atmosphere. Returning to the game at hand, or the fucking task that I fucked up.
I can't believe you missed that, dude.
I was
thought
not
you just,
really
like,
paying
went through
attention
it or
as
something
much.
like that. I kind of thought the game fucked up because it looked like it went through
Oh, if I could wall jump. This game sucks. Mario 64 is better. Just buy that game. In fact, why are we let's play this?
it. We
Alright,
already
let's
did
just do it
Mario
again.
64.
Those little green
Dude, that's
balls
what a lot of
energy
Let's
on the
Players are
ground
doing.
a type of
They really
eco.
are just going back to
Pick up
shit they've
50
already
small
Let's Played.
green ecos, or one big
So
green
eco is
one
like
to
the
increase
energy
your
in this
health.
game that all the bad guys and good guys use.
They should call it Key,
It gives Jack health
like
as
in
well.
the Japanese version of Dragon Ball Z.
I noticed.
Speakers are on mute.
Yeah, I could hear that it was muted.
What is the goal right here?
I'm gonna go back for that piece now that I noticed where we were, but the goal I guess is just to get through this first level. This is pretty much a tutorial area.
You just want to do this level by
that
level?
would be easier, especially because in some of the later levels it's actually difficult to get everything, and you need to get everything to progress, so I like that they also show you other areas you get to go to in the distance like this. And it's a pretty nice effect on the sky. Is that?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the PS4. But that
I don't think the
exactly.
PS2.
It looks really nice though.
I found out from not directly, but from Masahiro Ito. You know
No,
who
but
that
it
is?
rings a bell.
He's the monster designer on Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3. And the PS2 had this effect where, like, with like translucent shit like fog and all that, you could just make as much of it as possible, basically, and it would like never slow anything down and never cause clipping issues. And that's why there's so much fog in the in Silent Hill 2 and 3. Was because you could just load it down and it never fucked anything up. And then when they did those HD
They didn't
remakes,
have that anymore.
the it was like it was fucking everything up. Dude, look up footage of the fog
I think
in the
I've
HD
seen it
remakes.
before.
It's terrible. It's
Let's
fucking
try this again.
horrible, dude.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe you fucked that up, dumbass.
Cause the door to open.
No, we had to go back and
Ecos,
talk
you
about
can
that
breathe
stuff.
energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
I don't know. Maybe the PS4 could do that. These graphics.
It
don't
reminds
look
me
bad.
of. I feel like that's how they keep designing these consoles, because the PS4 is like that with the particle effects. Have you noticed? In the PS4, it seems like you can generate
have.
infinite amount of very tiny particle effects. So every game abuses the shit out of particle effects when it comes to their special effects on like energy attacks in games, for example.
You can jump once.
Every
and jump
console
again
does
in
that.
the
It has
air
this
to
one thing
reach
it
even
can
higher
abuse the shit out
ledges.
of, and like there are games that will.
Yeah, and even good games. In fact, I would argue that Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne
yeah, I
did
wasn't
that.
saying
So.
bad. Dude, Dark Souls 3 definitely. The fucking Abyss Watchers
Definitely.
fight. Oh, did you complete the Ring City?
Not yet. I've actually been somewhat feeling
Okay.
like getting back to it. I just don't want to play the rest of the game as usual. It's so annoying that I have to go through the rest of the game to get to that DLC. And I don't really want to just jump on a character that is like New Game Plus 7.
Well, the final boss is fucking awesome, and you should play it.
Alright, this is going to complete our first area. Got any final animations for us, Jack? Maybe another stubborn face?
Dude, that's not Jack.
He just
That's
sighed.
not Jack
That
and
was
Daxter.
perfect.
I like how he's just leaning on his head like that. You can't activate the warp
You
gate!
son of a
Good
bitch.
training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that
You
lie
suck!
ahead.
I really like the animation.
We
Dude,
got
this-
the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay in chat, Big
This
Green,
dude,
but
they need to
we're,
make more like
itching to
kids
get on with
movies
our
like this, like
adventures.
the Pixar type
Fine,
movies
fine.
and all
Yeah,
that.
with your
Adventure
like sassy
away
characters,
then.
not that
And
kid-like
while
though.
you're
You know,
out
still with like
adventuring,
interesting
why don't you make
science
yourself
fiction
useful?
plots and
my darn green
characters.
eco-collectors are clogged
Right.
up again. Head out to the far
Dude,
side
have you ever
the
heard of
beach
this
and
movie
clear them
called
out.
No, actually.
Follow the left.
Dude, it's fucking
Like
garbage.
this.
Like
No.
when we were kids, we got
All
shit
of
like
you.
Toy Story and Monsters Inc. and shit.
Get out of here.
I don't know how into those you are, but I really like those movies. But then kids now are getting movies like Home. Or have you seen that
They're
movie,
getting all sorts of awful
Wall-E?
movies like Home and remember Brave and fucking all this shit.
Some brave
I don't know
adventurers
Brave. Did you know
are.
Zootopia?
No, I haven't heard of
Ready yet
that.
Without clearing my block to
I
go
watched
It's just
Wall-E.
They're
all
on the
their
far side of the beach.
Did you like it?
no.
I didn't.
Get
I wasn't like,
moving.
annoyed with it, but I don't think it was as good as like Toy Story, for example.
Dude, not even close. Dude,
Yeah,
that movie
there
bored
weren't
me
enough
into a
real
coma.
characters. Like it relied too much on its plot to tell the story. When it's an animation, I don't just want
Anyone?
a cute robot. I want
Anyone
like
at all? Come
I
in.
don't know. I want more of an adventure, not like
Yeah. I don't give
yeah.
a shit about the robot.
I also think I might have maybe if I was a kid I would have a completely different opinion because I was that game was fucking or that movie was pretty it came out when I was pretty old.
Same here. I like the day and night cycles in this game.
I'm wondering if there's any like pattern to the stars.
He'll just never be
If there's like
his own.
a custom
God.
constellation.
I don't care what
Faggot.
the others say.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're
Are you
just fucking
serious? Are we gonna keep going, or are we calling it for this session? Dude, cut it before he hits the water.
Gonna switch over to the game. And we are recording. And it's already glitching out.